action as two of boxing's big men meet in a crossroads fight. For 1988 Olympic silver medalist Riddick Bowe, the road as a professional has been a smooth one to date. Undefeated in 21 fights, he scored 19 knockouts along the way, exhibiting both speed and power to annihilate his opponents. He's the hottest prospect in the heavyweight division. Standing in his way is former Olympic gold medalist Tyrell Biggs. He's one of the few big men that can match Bowe's hand speed, and he expects to use his skills and experience to derail Bowe's march to a heavy... Tyrell Biggs capped an outstanding amateur career with a gold medal performance at the 1984 Olympics. As a pro, he went undefeated in his first 15 fights, moving himself into title contention. But he was knocked out by champion Mike Tyson in 7 rounds, a loss which began a 3-fight tailspin. Since then, Biggs has rebounded with 4 straight wins, setting up today's crucial matchup against Riddick Bowe, the man who looked like he would be Tyrell's successor at the 1988 Olympics. But after dominating Canadian Lennox Lewis in round 1, Bowe ran into a series of right hands that cost him the gold medal. Like Tyrell, Riddick also has run off a string of victories that have moved him into the heavyweight title picture, including his most impressive victory, this second-round stoppage of Bert Cooper. Both men know the importance of today's bout.
For me, this fight means that I can redeem myself and show to everybody and to the boxing world that that I am indeed going to be in contention for the heavyweight title.
Well, to me, I take every fight as it's the most important fight. So to me, I'm going in the fight thinking that Tyrell Biggs is the heavyweight champion of the world.
There's Riddick Bowe in the ring. He grew up in one of America's toughest neighborhoods, the Brownsville section of Brooklyn. That undefeated record. His apartment house was actually a crack house, and they had to dodge that coming and going. He's since taken his wife, children, and mother to Fort Washington, Maryland. And Tyrell Biggs, certainly he has had a successful boxing career, the gold medal in '84, but he has also had a very well-documented battle with drugs and alcohol. To put it simply, he was a crack addict, and Tyrell Biggs will be the first to tell you the greatest thing about his life is that he's been clean and sober for 6 years. Riddick Bowe wearing the all-white trunks, Tyrell Biggs in the black, and Tyrell Biggs takes a right hand right on the forehead, Alex.
He definitely wobbled, Dan, and he does not want to get into a trading contest with Riddick.
And Riddick Bowe, wasting no time, sensing his man's in trouble, smothers him.
Eddie Fudge told us yesterday he has never, good left hook in retaliation by Tyrell. Eddie Fudge, Bowe's trainer, said he has never had a man hurt and failed to finish him. He said he finishes very well.
Well, all of a sudden, you can see Bowe no longer moving forward.
No, that's
right. That left hand stopped him short.
Right dead in his tracks.
He'll come into play if it goes the full 10 rounds.
Started out like you just needed one official to count to 10, Dan, but...
A wild right from... Bowe misses.
Even though Tyrell has bled from the nose on at least 5 of his fights, he does seem to be bothered by a little bit. He has been pawing at it.
Inside a minute here in round number 1. At times in his career, Biggs has had a very sharp jab. You see how effectively there he's using the left, keeping Riddick Bowe away from him.
Tyrell Biggs should be just shooting the jab like he did right there, Dan. He's flicking it right there. It can be a very sharp punch. He's a converted southpaw, and you would expect with a guy who's been turned around would have power in his left.
A good right hand to the body by Biggs.
Oh, there's the heavy jab.
Good solid jab to the forehead.
And an uppercut on the inside by Tyrell. He has fought back very well in this round 1.
We're coming to the end of round number 1 here in Atlantic City. Stay with us.
Uses it, and when you're in with a man who punches as well with the right as Riddick Bowe does, that could be a terrible, terrible flaw.
There is Riddick's wife, Judy. She's at ringside and not displaying a great deal of emotion. I'm sure that's on the outside. Oh, there's a good left hand. There's a left and a right, and then the second left scored big that time for Riddick Bowe.
As long as Tyrell is going to wait and let Riddick Bowe get off first, he's not going to win this fight. He must dictate the pace with the jab. Keep Riddick Bowe from coming in. Try to keep him from getting his rhythm. Good body punch there by Riddick Bowe, and another right, and then came up top. Good combination.
There was a good left hand off the ropes by Tyrell Biggs. Well, you can see that was a conscious effort to the body by Bowe.
Tyrell's face already swelling up under both eyes, and I believe a little bit over the eyes. It's a war of attrition right now, Dan, and when you have superior strength and power like Riddick Bowe has, that just has to be to your advantage and to Tyrell Biggs' disadvantage.
I told you step back, right?
Ooh, there's a good jab.
You see Tyrell bothered by the nose. It may be broken, and he may be having trouble breathing through it.
You can see him trying to clear it after every clinch.
See, that plays into your stamina. And Tyrell's stamina, not as hard really, because he's fought back under adversity. Broken collarbones, 32 stitch cuts. But in terms of stamina, it has been a question mark at top competition.
This fight scheduled for 10. We're finishing the second. Bell sounds for the beginning of the third round. Biggs and Bowe meet towards the middle of the ring. Now Bowe forces Tyrell Biggs over towards the ropes. What a good solid shot that was.
That's right. Riddick started to clown a little bit, make some faces at Tyrell, and he wiped the smile off his face with a real stiff jab. The other factor we should bring up, Dan, is Tyrell's tendency to cut. Terrible cut against David Bay, as we said, 32 stitches. Reopened the left eye against Tyson. Right eye busted up and caused a stoppage against Francesco Damiani. So that both eyes have a tendency to cut and cut badly.
And Tyrell Biggs is not doing a very effective job of keeping his gloves up and blocking the shots of Riddick Bowe. He's taken repeated hits to the head.
And he's also waiting too much. He just waited there until Riddick threw a three-punch combination.
Let him out. Let him go. Come on. Come on.
And you can see, Alex, he is making an effort to use it more.
Yeah, he says he's got full confidence back. I'm not quite sure. Eddie said he was terribly reluctant when he first took him over as a pro. Again, the Bowe jab. Ooh, good 1-2. Probably the best 1-2 by Tyrell.
Again, Biggs going to the body. And Bowe just taking it.
And he didn't react well there, Dan. If you're looking for to answer questions about Riddick Bowe's chin, you have to say there that, I mean, he didn't look shaken or close to going down, but he didn't react well and didn't cover well after he was stunned.
Wild right hand by Bowe, sails over the top.
You might get away with that at this level against Tyrell, pitching it as much as he can. But I think if he'd been able to continue coming forward and use this small 17-foot ring and stick the jab, work the body, I think he could have gotten Tyrell out of here by now. But Tyrell has fought very, very valiantly. I mean, give him credit. He got a lot of places in this fight where he could have laid down, and he absolutely has not. He told us he wasn't coming here just for a payday. He told us he wasn't an opponent. He may end up being an opponent, but he has a lot of heart.
It's Riddick Bowe pushing Biggs up against the rope. Biggs trying to counterpunch. Not landing much. This is 8th round action from Harrah's Marina Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City. Riddick Bowe and Tyrell Biggs are going at it here. One would make the assumption that Riddick Bowe is comfortably ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, there really has been a lot of meaningful punching in the last 3 rounds, Dan.
This is scheduled for 10 rounds. No title is at stake. Oh, there's a good right hand by Riddick Bowe. Biggs tried a left himself open and took a shot as he did there.
You know, we've criticized Riddick for waiting, but on those 2 occasions he waited and just have to be amazed that Tyrell can get away with carrying his left so long.
Yeah.
You'd say it's because he's tired, but he really does it from the opening bell. He's more comfortable shooting the jab from there. Now he's paying.
Good combinations, and right now Tyrell Biggs hanging on. He took a good left hand up against the ropes.
And if Riddick Bowe is as good a finisher as Eddie Futch says he is,
we'll find out.
he should use this final minute 10 to get Tyrell Biggs out of there.
Oh, a big right hand, and down goes Tyrell Biggs. An overhead chopping right hand.
I'm not sure how cleanly it landed. Tyrell pulls himself up.
50 seconds left in the 8th round.
They can stop this fight right now. You see the official from the commission up on the ring post, up on the over.
It's over. Frank Cappuccino stops the fight here in the 8th round. And Rob Newman goes right to Riddick Bowe, rather. And Biggs still down.
A tough fight. Two tough men. I think Dan gave everything they have, and in the end, Riddick Bowe had too much.